It's been so wet, cold. Oh, it's been terrible, but I need to give a little update here on this project, which I'd promised. So we'll take a look at this whole thing and walk around and see what we're going to do with this piece of rusty old Scout. Stay tuned. This is my 75 Scout 2. We'll take a look at that I've acquired. And so we'll do a quick walk around and take a look inside. It is rusty, of course. I'll have to go get my magnet and check it out. Look, I got somebody hiding in the back. What are you doing, Lucy? Huh? What are you doing in there? Huh? You waiting for a ride? Are you waiting for a ride? You think we're gonna go somewhere? Oh, we can't right now. The dogs love to ride. She would stay in here all day long until I take her for a ride, which I can't right now because it's not running. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But let's take a look around here. Hey, Lucy. Rusty, rusty, rusty. This top is just shot. It has had it. That is not gonna be. The previous owner's son, well, it was bought for him, and it was a project. And he was taking welding classes and did a pretty good job with this as he repaired the back bed. Of course, yeah, you see little holes there. Well, not holes, but section he didn't cover. But he did a good job with this metal. He put a nice thick sheet in this. Haven't measured it, but it is. Alright, we'll continue on. My battery has died, so anyway, let's keep looking here. Anyway, like I was saying, truck bed, nice piece of metal. And the boy patched up a couple things, but we can patch up the rest of that and bring it all in together. But the other side is solid. I'm glad he did what he did, that's for sure. You know, less work I have to do. But the top is shot, as you can see. It's rusted along the sides there. And it's oh, we can see daylight over here on this side too. And the upper gate, like I said, is gone. This I might be able to do something with this. This is gonna take a little work. Yeah, that's okay. Thinking about maybe I'll take this is just rolled, you know, rolled sheet metal practically in these things, these tailgates. But what I think I can do is just take a piece of tubing, you know, steel tubing, and re-weld that in there and slick it up, make it work. Let's see, this thing's got some Bono in it, of course, but I believe, yeah, the rear quarters are all metal. Woohoo! Happy, happy, happy. I'm sure there's some Bono in here. Nope. A little bit of skim coat. And oh yeah. The old fiberglass matting. Cut that out. Oh, big old hole here. It's missing the outer rockers, which is fine because I've got a set. Let's see if we can open this thing up. Hello, Kipper. Alright, let's see if the door will stay open without falling on me. Hit me in the behind. But as I was saying, he did a good job with this metal. And as you can see, it is some thick stuff, so don't have a problem with that. He did the inner rockers. I can get under here and take a look at all that. Let's see here. Oh, you getting in, Kipper? Hmm? What are you doing? Kipper, you're not helping me at all. You're just in the way. Alright, so, watch out, boy. But anyway, he did a good job under here. Whittled up some little angle iron in here for supports. Nice and solid. Frame's good and solid. So we're missing a bolt for that body mount, but that's okay. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. It's got you can see dual exhaust, which is cool. I don't know. I guess it's factory. Heck, I don't know. Look like, well, let's see, maybe got a little bit of weld there going on, so maybe it wasn't factory. On focus there, will ya? Nope. There we go. But anyway, got some new bushings there on the back. Not in bad shape. Underneath anyway. The tires were shot when I got it. Wheels are in decent shape. These are 15 by 5 wheels. The tires are 31 by 50. The wheels, well, 10 and a half. Patagonias. And he left enough there to cut the rest of this outer rocker out and then go right to the inner that he fabricated. Did a pretty good job overall inside. I mean, it's got some gaps here and there, but that's no worries. These plastic EMPI seats, EMPI seats. Ooh, they fit me pretty good, but boy, they are tough to get it out of, so these will definitely be pulled out. Little gaps here around the fender wells. We can fabricate something to get those all straightened out. Let's see, are the doors solid? What do you know? How about that? All metal. Huh. And metal. And the quarters there. Metal. Huh. Alright, I think they probably got dented. Hit something, no doubt. Filled it with Bondo. We'll get that straightened out. Let's see here on the side. Alright, we got metal here. Metal. Metal on that. Check the door out. And metal. Not really too bad. You can see, obviously, that's fiberglass. Bondo. Oh, let's take a look at inside here. I had this steering wheel for another project. So walnut, pretty cool. Put that on there. The horn didn't work anyway. Plus, it's missing was missing the inner horn button, and the turn signal switch didn't work. That was all boogered up, so I just replaced that. Nice tilt steering wheel. That's a nice little option there. I like that. Didn't really expect that, but I'll take it. These gauges will come out, and I'll replace these. That'll be my next video. We'll take a look here. Bought this panel, and this will go. Right there. Get her in there. There we go. something like that. But I'll get that marked up and get ready to put some holes in there. The reason I got this is, you know, they make these, I think CPT makes these, but and some other vendors maybe, but I didn't want one with 7 holes in it. I don't need that many gauges. So I got this one instead, so I can maybe finagle where I'm going to put my stereo. But none of the gauges work. Does have an oil pressure gauge down here in the bottom, which functions. The temperature gauge doesn't work, so that's one of my primary concerns with getting new gauges in here. Gas gauge doesn't work. Alternator gauge, that works. But none of the interior lights, well, I do have an interior light, like an entry light that works, a little light bulb. None of the gauge lights really work very well. They're so dim anyway, you can't really see them. So, alright, we'll take a look at those gauges I'm going to put in. Here are the gauges I'm going to put in. These are Omega Custom Instruments, custom with a K. And these are made up, you know, for an older, you know, hot rod maybe. But and I do like the tan plates here, inserts. Got the speedometer, boy, they're dirty. Voltage. Oil pressure. Fuel. And antenna. I think they'll look good in here. When I paint this, I'm going to paint it a metallic green anyway. And you know, green and tan go together pretty well, so I think that'll be alright. I can't start it right now, unfortunately, because like a dummy, I left the key on for a couple days, and so I burned up the ignition system. But it did have a igniter, Petronix igniter in it that I probably burned out. I knew the coil went bad. I did test that, and it was shot, so I replaced it with a cell coil. And I've got a new igniter on the way, so we can put that back in, and we'll get this thing cranked back up again. But overall, not too bad. It doesn't really smoke on startup. Compression seems to be pretty good, although I haven't run a compression test on it. Don't think I really need to at this point. But overall, not a bad running rig for what it is. It is missing the fan shroud. I got one up in my barn, and of course it's broken, so we'll see if we can fix that up and get it back on here. So overall, not a bad little rig for what I paid for it, and which wasn't very much. It's one of those deals that they come by, you know, and you don't really need it, but you want it, and the price is right. So you just do it. In my case, that happens way too often. But so we'll call this part 1 of the Scout 2, and hopefully I'll have a chance to get those gauges in this week. They're calling for a lot more rain, which is just, oh god, it's just so depressing. Just the mud is awful. I can't really do a whole lot, and I don't have a garage yet, but I'm getting some estimates on my build, which my last video I showed you, which would be, let's see, over here in that joint area where my other projects now sit. So I'll be able to get everything inside by the winter of this year. So stay tuned for part 2. Don't know if I'll be able to get that done and get that video out next week if I get the gauges in, or at least the panel cut and everything lined up to where the gauges would fit. I'll at least put that on. But if it rains, like they say it's going to, probably not going to be able to do a whole lot with that. But anyway, thank you, subscribers. I hit double digits not too long ago. Looks like I'm going to gain a few more, so I appreciate it. I hope that my videos are informative, if not interesting. But anyway, stay tuned for that part 2. Hit that like button and notification button if you will, and subscribe. And thank you. See ya.